Ba-ba. Hey, I have one viewer, 2 viewers. Say hello, everybody. Let's have a chat. Hey, it's Jörg. Hey, pal, how are you? How is the German life going? Mr. Super Mysterious, you know. I always end up sitting here in silence for like 5 minutes, just kind of being like, well, I hope somebody joins, because otherwise it's just going to be me talking to myself. But you know, that's essentially what YouTube is, isn't it? Really? Sebastian, hi, Hannah. Hello, Sebastian, how are you? Lily! Hi! Marcus. Good evening, good Abend to you as well, Marcus. Jörg, I am good, thanks. How are you? I am very well, actually. Yeah, had, long day, but now is the time to relax and talk to you guys a little bit. Pashkush. Hi, Hannah. Hey, Pashkush. Fine, good to hear it, Sebastian. Would be cool too, talking to yourself. Well, I've just spent the last hour filming a few videos, so that was essentially just me talking to myself. So, I just thought we could have a little chat about what you guys have been up to, what I've been up to, the usual stuff, Q&A. Haven't really done any videos in a couple of weeks, so I thought live stream. But as I just said, I have recorded a few videos, so they should be up in the next few weeks for you guys, which is very exciting. Schmierwurst. Guten Abend. Guten Abend auch. Look at the little love heart. I like that little love heart. That's a good love heart. So, what would you guys like to talk about this evening? Anything fun? Anything going on in anyone's lives? What did you guys do over the weekend? Anything fun? Working. Good. Me too. Anja, hello. Hallo, Hanna. Hallo, Anja. Wie geht's? Wie geht's? I haven't had dinner yet. I don't know what I'm going to have. Lynn, oh, you had cuddles with baby Ellis, and that's your niece's son? That's exciting. Baby cuddles are always good. Sony, haha, I love you from Berlin. Ah, well, ich liebe dich auch, Sony. Ah, Linny, that's exciting. Hushkush, totally cream crackered, spent the last 3 weeks in New York and got into Munich today, zombied. Oh, wow. Yeah, I can imagine. You must be really, really quite tired from that. Like the jet lag alone would be tiring, let alone kind of coming back from holiday. And then, ugh. I don't regret you. Sorry, I don't envy the fact that you're just back from New York, because I would be knackered. Anya, will you come over to Germany? Yes, I'm coming to Berlin in October. I come to Berlin in October for 5 days with my family. So that's going to be so good. And I'm really excited because everybody knows that Berlin is my most favorite city in the entire world. So I get to go back again and show, I think everyone other than my dad hasn't been to Berlin before. So I'm very excited to kind of show them around my favorite city in the world. It's very exciting. Sony, when do you visit us? I am excited. In Germany? Berlin, October. Schmeierwurst. I rode my motorcycle and had a little party at a friend's place. That sounds like a good weekend. Everybody loves a party. What did I do this weekend? Oh, I went up to Oxford. Which is a very nice little village. You guys have probably heard of it because of Oxford University. It's very kind of countryside, pretty England-esque. So if you follow me on Instagram, I posted a couple of pictures from there. So go and follow me if you don't, because then you'll see them, which is very exciting. I did a vlog, but at the moment I'm waiting on some other clips because we went to a water park on Sunday, and the lady of the boys who we went with did a lot of filming, like while we were kind of on the various obstacles and kind of jumping about. So I want her to send me some of that footage so then I can edit that in, and then it'll be even better. Even better, because at the moment it's just a lot of kind of countryside and dogs walking, which is always good, but it'd be cool to have some, you know, water park fun in there. Roxford or Oxford? Oxford. Oxford. I like Oxford. I've been there. Wunderschön. It is beautiful. It is lovely. My boyfriend's mum lives up there, so I try to go up there like once a month, sometimes a little bit less. Depends how busy we are with weekends and stuff, but it's just so pretty. The bulls. The bulls? Am I missing something? Are there supposed to be bulls in Oxford? I did not know that. Did not know that. Cool, cool, cool. What else is going on? This Friday, I go to France, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm going to do lots of videos for you guys, and, you know, hopefully things are going well, like for everyone else, because I get to go on holiday, which is so exciting. Because I haven't been away since Turkey, which I know wasn't that long ago. It was kind of May. But since working, I've never kind of worked a full-time job before. I've always worked part-time and studied at the same time. But you still get a lot of kind of time off, like days off just to chill. So I'm just so excited for a holiday because I've worked for 3 solid months just to have a week off. And I'm going to eat so many oysters. I'm going to show you guys so much French food because j'adore la nourriture de France. C'est très bien. Okay, who else have we got? Keugel! Whoop whoop! How are you? How are you? Good? Sony, my little sister says you're amazing and God bless you. Thank you, little sister. What is her name? So I can say thank you to her, but I thank you so much. You are also amazing and God bless you. God bless you. I am unfortunately not very religious, but God bless you too. Jörg, how long do you YouTube? What was your intention or motivation to start vlogging? Now that is a good question, actually. And I don't know if it's one I've ever really spoken about before. Maybe I'll do a whole video on it. Because not many people watch live streams after the event. So, yeah. Okay, Jörg, hold that thought. I'm going to put it on my list of videos to film because actually, that's a good one. Where is the list? There it is. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Why did I start YouTube? But I can answer your first question. I started YouTube in around June 2016? June 2016, I think. So it's been 3 years now. But I had 100 subscribers in January 2018. So I kind of had it for a year and a half of kind of nothing at all. And then all of a sudden, from January 2018 to now, so kind of a year and a half, I've gone from 100 subscribers to nearly 4,000. Guys, have you seen? Nearly 4,000. Wow. I'm still kind of secretly hoping we get to 5K by Christmas because that's just such a nice kind of round number to be like, yeah, 5,000 subscribers. You know what? It's not about the subs. If I get to 4,000 by the end of the year, I'll be happy. But I think we will because I think I checked just before I started this live stream and we're not that far away. We are now at 3,000. Oh, look, it's my own face. Hey, it's me. 3,000. We can't see that, Hannah. Yeah, that's not helping. Ah. Nope. Okay, it's 3,964. 3,964. So close. Cool. So yeah, Jörg, hold your question. And don't worry, I'll mention in the video. I'm going to pop your name next to it just so I can be like, shout out to Jörg for the video idea. Jörg. Lovely. Okay, next question. Yeah, Turkey, nice pictures. Thank you, Mr. Super Mysterious. They were some cool pictures. I very much enjoyed that holiday, and I want to do it again, but don't know whether or not I'll ever be able to kind of afford it because it was quite expensive, but amazing. It was the best experience. Where do you go in France? This time we are going to a place called Brest. Don't laugh because I said the word Brest. Everyone I've told is like boob. And I'm like, yeah, like boob. But it's a place in Brittany, so kind of the northwest of France. So unfortunately, it's still in the Atlantic and it's cold. It's kind of a very similar temperature to England. So if we have a nice week here next week in England, which we're probably not going to have, then we should have a nice week in France. Let's have a look at, yeah, there it is. So I arrive on Friday, 20 degrees, 19, 21, 19, 19, 20, 21. So, you know, like nice enough weather. It's not going to be cold, but it's not going to be kind of 32 degrees like you'd get in kind of Turkey or Egypt at this time of year, or even the south of France. So that's a shame. That's a shame. But still, very excited to go to Brittany. And I hope you guys like the videos that will come in the next kind of 2-3 weeks, I'm guessing. So exciting. I wish you a fabulous time in Berlin then. I visited friends in Scotland, Solway, last weekend of September, maybe a few days longer until 3rd of October to do some sightseeing. Oh, that sounds awesome. Thank you for wishing me a good time in Berlin. I know I'm going to have the best time ever because it's my favourite. And I get to see Anna, the love of my life, that girl, my best friend, Anna, who I haven't seen since, when was I last in Berlin? I think it was about a year ago, actually. So around September, October. So I haven't seen her in a whole year. And I just love that girl so much. So yes, I can't wait to see her. But that's really cool you were in Scotland. Scotland is one of the most beautiful countries. It's really quite underrated because everyone kind of just thinks, oh, it's cold, which, yeah, it is. But the lochs and the hills and the countryside and animals, Scotland is beautiful, beautiful. So I'm very jealous of you going to Scotland for the weekend, and I hope that your friends put on a big show for you and have lots of nice food and wine and drinks, and everything will be lovely. You're fine, good. I'm glad to hear it. Anya, Hannah, what do you think about the royal family? I've mixed feelings on the royal family. As a historical kind of, I don't know how to explain it. As like a historical kind of thing, I love it because I'm like, wow, like it's such an old tradition and it's really cool and it brings in tourism and it's really interesting to kind of learn how like they've got all these kind of rules and regulations, and it's just kind of, it's weird but fascinating at the same time. But then on the other hand, like the whole taxpayers' money paying for a lot of kind of like when Buckingham Palace gets renovated and stuff like that, I'm kind of a bit like, the NHS desperately needs that, and like schools desperately need that. So I don't know if that's the best use of public money to be spent on the royal family. But that's just my opinion. Would I want to get rid of them? Probably not. Probably not, just because they're so British. They're such a kind of quintessential figurehead of the United Kingdom is the Queen. It just depends. Like if you're asking me what I feel about them as a whole, that's my answer. I obviously have individual feelings about each individual member of the royal family, but yeah, they're all right is my answer. They're all right. Marry me. Palpatine, I barely know you. Take me on a date first. Awesome. The chance you win against Rory are slim. For what? What were we talking about? Oh, for the marry me thing. Well, he doesn't seem to want to marry me yet, so Palpatine may as well get in there. What is your favourite music and food? By the way, my little sister's name is not... Oh, I'm going to not pronounce that right. If you tell me where you're from, I'll be able to pronounce the J. If you're German, it would be Neuen, right? If you're Spanish speaking, Nochin, or if you're English, it's Nojin. But yeah, I'm really sorry, I'm pronouncing that completely wrong. But hello, I can't say your name yet. Tell me where you're from, and then I'll try and pronounce it better. But yes, much love to you. My favourite music, 80s, musicals. Irish music. I really, really love Irish music. It makes me very happy. So I want to go to Dublin. I've got a week off in February. Maybe I should do like a poll. I've got a week off in February for Rory's birthday. So we'll be going over his birthday and his and Valentine's Day. So my week off, I want to kind of go somewhere. So I'm thinking maybe Ireland, but then he wants to see Amsterdam, which I've seen so many times, but is lovely. Berlin, again, because I love Berlin. Somewhere new, maybe Krakow again, because he hasn't seen it, but I have, and I love it. So, but yeah, if I go to Dublin, all I'll be doing, Sony, who just said, excuse me, why did you not read my comment? That's what I'm doing right now, good sir. I would go for the Irish music because I love it so much. Like, Dublin is awesome. I love it there. Been there 3 times now. Amazing. Amazing. And my favourite food, it's a difficult one because I love food. Prawns, spätzle, currywurst, chips. I love chips. Probably about it for favourites, but I'm not that picky. I will eat most things. Republic of England, when? As in, when are we going to overthrow the monarchy and become a republic? I don't know. I don't think that will ever happen. Ever. To be honest. I just think they're too institutionalised within the United Kingdom. If it was going to happen, it potentially after the Queen dies, but I don't think it will. My grandfather was a prisoner of war in Brittany. Sounds odd, but it was apparently the best time of his life. Oh, that's really interesting. The French, well, most of them treated him and my grandma well, and they sat together in the evenings drinking wine and singing, etc. Oh, and hello, by the way. Oh, that's really interesting. When, which war was that? Why were they in France? That's really interesting. Ooh, tell me more. Tell me more. Sebastian, Dublin. Dublin. Yeah, I am leaning more towards Dublin because it's very cheap to get there, actually, because it's, you know, just across the pond a little bit. I don't know when exactly you were in Berlin in October, but on the 3rd of October is our reunification day again, and this year there will be 30th anniversary, so there'll be big celebration. I think that's the day we fly out, Jörg. I do. I think that's the day we arrive. Let me just check my calendar, eh? Boop, 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 October. Yeah, we fly on the 3rd of October. That's so cool. So we will be there for the reunification day. So is that celebrating the unification of Germany in 1871 or the unification of Berlin in 1989 from, you know, half Russian, half Allied forces suddenly becoming German again? I'm guessing the latter because it's in Berlin. But that sounds so cool. Okay, I'll have to tell my uncle that because he is the one kind of arranging all the stuff we're doing, like he did when we went to where did we go? That place in Austria, Salzburg. Went to Salzburg last October, which I really wish I had vlogged actually, but I didn't. I don't know why, but it was so beautiful there. So maybe I'll take Rory to Salzburg. It's just so many options. The Irish music is amazing. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Thanks, Hannah, for your answer. Half my family is Scottish German. You know what Scottish thinking about the crown. Half of my family is Scottish too. I think again it depends on the Scot. It depends on the English person, because you'd ask one English person what they think, and they'd say, I dislike the monarchy, they're a waste of space. You ask another and they'd say they're the most important part of Britain. So I think it's the same with the Scots. They might be a little different because the Scottish people often want to be independent from the UK, so as a result don't particularly want to be associated with anything too English, so the royal family, I guess. But yeah, it's kind of a hard one, like, to answer. My dad is Scottish and he doesn't mind them. He's very similar to me. But yeah, depends on the person. Do you know Ian Kershaw? I know that name. Let me Google it. Why do I know that name? Is he a historian? Historian? Is he? Yes, he is a historian. Yeah. Have I read any of his books? That is the question. I don't know, but I definitely know his name. So yes is the answer to do I know who he is? I do. Oh no, yes. Oh, Hannah, sorry, Jörg. It's been a long day. That is 30-year anniversary, isn't it? From 1989 to 2019, not from 1871. Been a long day. That's very, very exciting, though. In which religion will you be? As in, I'm not religious at all. I'm not. I don't believe in any religion. I am atheist. World War II. My grandpa was a druggist and therefore didn't have to fight until just before the very end of the war. Was captured straight away. I never learnt why France. Because I was an ignorant prick when he was alive. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's really interesting, though, that he got obviously taken to France instead of just kind of kept in Germany with like Allied forces moving towards. I love hearing your stories because obviously I hear a lot of stories from my family, my friends' families about kind of what their British/American relatives did in World War II. But obviously you don't really hear about German relatives in the UK. So do tell me if you guys have any interesting stories. I mean, don't be worried about kind of being like, yeah, my grandpa fought in the Second World War with the Nazis, because obviously that's just the age of grandparents, so it was going to happen. So yeah, do tell me some stories if possible. In Brittany, he had to work in a stone quarry together with French population there. That's so cool. Well, it's not cool because obviously he was a prisoner of war during war, but like that's so interesting that you're telling me these stories. Wow. Okay, Palpatine, would you like to dance? Yes. What kind of dance would you like to do? Would you fancy a waltz? Something more modern? I don't know what that says, good sir. I can't speak German. Please, here with them war something. Someone translate that for me. How old are you and what are you studying? I am 24. I'm 25 at the end of this month, guys. It's going to be my birthday. Yeah, I'm going to be 25 years old on the 29th of September. So, yeah, going to be old, huh? Going to be old. What am I studying? I did study history, but I graduated last summer. So I am now working away, a little work in central London. And that's me, did history. Hence why I'm so interested in hearing about the war, which Schmeyersvogt has just translated that the Enlightener said he does not like to talk about the war. That's fine. Enlightener, you don't have to talk about the war, but I don't know, you've been around for a while. You should know that most of my content, a lot of it speaks about the war because that's what I did at university. Anyway, he lived in Brandenburg, so actually he could have been captured by the Russians. Kind of lucky that actually he wasn't and was captured by the French, I guess, because I think the Russians would have treated him a lot worse by the sound of it. Blackadder translated it too. Please stop the war stuff. And if you guys talk about something else, then I'll talk about something else. But at the moment, we're talking about war stuff. I know a guy whose father was sent to attack Britain in World War II. He got injured, brought to a war hospital near Edinburgh. And after the war, he married one of the Scottish nurses. That's a lovely story. That he found love. Did he stay in the UK, in Scotland? Or did he go back to Deutschland with his new Scottish bride? Wow. So he was a pilot in the Luftwaffe? That's really interesting. Pronouncing my name like Schmierwurst. Schmierwurst. Danke. My other grandpa was captured by the Russians, returned 1951. Was he okay? No, he took her to Germany. Very interesting. Did she like living in Germany? They must have lots of very interesting stories. Nevertheless, many people died for nothing. Yes, I completely agree with you, the Enlightener. That's why we have to talk about it, so that it does not happen again. And that's why people have to be open and just speak and about for history and make sure that it never, ever happens again. I know many people died for nothing. I did it for a degree. I know it very well, the history, the reasons why, and I don't think there's ever really an excuse for war, but it's interesting to learn about because it happened. You can't just forget about it. Congratulations for you and happy birthday from now. And I think you are 19. Do you? I'm not 19. I'm 25 nearly. Nearly 25. Thank you for wishing me a happy birthday, though. A few weeks away yet. A few weeks. I don't know what kind of soldier he was. At least she stayed and had a bunch of kids. And that's where you've come from. So you've got some Scottish in you as well. How interesting. Palpatine, let's dance like Uma Thurman and John Travolta from Pulp Fiction. That's very specific. I don't think I can do that. Blackadder, he was somewhat damaged mentally, but nothing really pathological. Few tics and peculiarities. Never really spoke about the prison camp, except that they starved and were very sick, naturally. That would have, messed you up. Like, that's so sad to hear about. It's just all awful, but wow, what stories, though, to pass down to your kids. That's really fascinating. Ooh. Okay. Well, maybe we should talk about something different then. Something lighter. Something lighter. Do you wish a happy early birthday in the UK? In Germany, that's kind of a no-go. Yeah, you can. Not really this early. But, like, if it was like a week beforehand and you weren't going to see the person again, you'd be like, oh, happy birthday for next week. And you'd be like, oh, thank you. Or, like, for instance, I'll be at work on the Friday, which is the 27th of September, and people at work will then say, happy birthday for Sunday. And I'll be like, oh, thank you. And then when I go in on Monday, they'll be like, how happy birthday for yesterday. Thank you. So yeah, it is a thing, but not normally kind of weeks in advance, normally like a week beforehand or a week after. It's kind of happy birthday for then. Sorry we missed it. So yeah, Geburtstag. Geburtstag. Is it anyone else's birthday soon or been anyone's birthday recently? Boop. I am hungry. What food shall I make? It's Jürgen! Ah, Jürgen. Here I am. Heard you partly in the car. Ah, you were just, driving along, listening to my dulcet tones as you went. Royal family pays itself. No, taxes pay as well as the royal family. They do have... Oh, no, sorry, I think I've got that wrong. You mean that the taxes they use is made back from the tourism? Because you are right there, in a way. I get what you're saying. Sony, I want you to do this online video more like every day. Well, I work a full-time job. I'm in London from kind of 7:30 to 6 o'clock most nights. So most of the time when I get back, I'm kind of like... But yeah, I'll try and do it a little bit more often, because the thing is, it's just sometimes I get kind of 50 viewers and I'm like, oh, this is great. And then other times I get kind of 5. And then when the conversation stops, I'm just like, what should we talk about? Yeah. So yeah, I'll try and do them a little bit more often, but not all the time, not every day. To lighten the mood again, he had a good life after all that. Another two children, one of whom is my mother, and died at the ripe age of 88. Wow. That's it. Yeah, that is a good life after. And you were born as a result, so it must be a good thing. In Germany, it is called bad luck for early congrats. Is it? Not in the UK? Not in the UK. That's right. Schmierwurst. Sony, I did reply to you. You've got to wait your turn, okay? I reply to every single comment. You should have noticed that by now. I just go down them. Ooh. So, takes me a while. If there's an interesting comment, I'll spend a couple of minutes talking about it. Come on. You know Germany. Yes, I do know Germany. I've I've been to Germany plenty of times, been to Berlin 3 times, I've been to Frankfurt once, no, been to Frankfurt 3 times, been to Cologne once, been to Munich twice, been to Darmstadt 3 times. Jörg, funny story, in December, a few days before my birthday, we as a group of students were at an ice park to have some fun. I came to talk to a Canadian exchange student. When start introducing yourself. Yes. Where's the next bit of the story, Jörg? Come on. Do you have any wishes for your birthday? As in wishes for things I want to happen or for presents? Which one? Firstly, hello. Hello, Raiku. Yep, you got it. You're an early Libra. Remember, the 29th of September. Me is the 19th of October. Late Libra. Ah, we've got really similar birthdays, Jürgen. Well, that's good because I'm sending out my Patreon cards. Let me check the date, but it is in September at some point. Boop. When have I put it in for? Monday the 16th. It's kind of rough it's just when I know that I need to start kind of getting them ready, writing them, posting them, etc. So I'll make sure, Jürgen, that your Patreon card comes for, well, it'll be early. Please don't, oh God, no, because then it's going to be early. I'm going to wish you happy birthday and then you're going to have bad luck because I've just been told. It's bad luck. I'm going to wish you good luck anyway. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to wish you happy birthday. Might be bad luck, but... How long have you been here? Been on the earth? 25 years. Been on YouTube? We spoke about that earlier. 3 years. Been on this live stream? 32 minutes and 2 seconds. Oh my God, so there are many Libras over here. I'm the 1st of October. Yes, shout out to all the Librans in this chat. Go on, team. I think the Second Great War was a reaction of the first one. The Germans have nearly never lost any war until the First Great War. You're right. I completely agree with you. Palpatine, please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. I'm glad to hear it. Welcome. Fun fact, my ex's birthday is the 28th of September. That's very close to mine, isn't it? But it's not the 29th, so it's fine. It's fine. So, Jürgen, is it okay if I wish you a happy birthday in your card, or would that be really bad luck and you'll hate me forever? Blackadder, so was that fun? What was fun? Your girlfriend's birthday? Your ex-girlfriend? Probably not fun. Sony, no, in Germany. Oh, okay. So I was in Berlin I normally go for about 5 days. So I've probably been in Berlin for a total of 15 days. Been to Munich twice, but only for kind of 2 days and 4 days, so 6 days altogether. Frankfurt, a week at a time, so 3 weeks. I've actually spent the most time in Frankfurt. That's weird. And like Darmstadt, that kind of area. Cologne, I was there for 3 days. That was with school. So yeah, probably about a month in my total life, but not all in one go. This has been over the space of about 10 years. I said, okay, oh God, Jörg, I'm gonna have to go back now. Funny story, in December, a few days before my birthday, we as a group of students were at an ice park to have some fun. I came to talk to a Canadian exchange student. When start introducing yourself, I said, I am 23 next week. So she starts wishing me a happy early birthday. My other friend said, that's a no-go. And I said, no, all right, but that's not common in Germany. That moment was very awkward. I think she hates me now. P.S. I haven't seen her since. She's probably back in Canada. Yeah, you scared her because that is a normal thing to do for, you know, English-speaking countries. It's just to be like, oh, happy birthday for next week. Woo, happy birthday. And then, you know, scared her. You scared her back to Canada. Mean, Jörg. Mean. But yeah, so Jürgen, who is SSDCTM down there, I don't know where your chat is, but it's like right there on mine. Jürgen, he doesn't mind when I, you know, say happy birthday. Probably 3 weeks in advance. You know, he's going to get a happy birthday. He doesn't mind. He's never going to hate me. Everything's fine. Stuff your apartment and the flat tour, by the way. Yeah, the flat tour. Is that actually on the list? Because I thought about doing it the other day, and then unfortunately we had a bit of an infestation of like flies. So things have been a bit gross in this flat because it's just been too hot, and obviously the flies come in, smell food. It's just been icky. Flat tour, flat tour, flat tour. It's not on the list, but I'll pop it on the list so I don't forget. Flat tour. Okay. Yeah, I'll do one very soon, but at the moment we've had to kind of move all the furniture around just to make sure that like everything is clean and everything is gone. So yeah, flat tour soon. I know I keep saying that, but I will, I promise. I know why you want a flat tour. And don't worry, it's coming. Oh, that little you make me sad. I think you will be more, and your birthday will be here. Sounds nice. My birthday won't be there. I will be in Berlin a couple of days after my birthday, but not on my birthday. I'll be here on my birthday in the UK, so I can have a party! Party, party! I don't know why I've made you sad, though, because I haven't been to Germany. I've been to Germany way more than most English people have, so come on, cut me some slack. Sir Simon de Canterville. Who's that? Yeah. Oh, a nickname a colleague gave me 35 years ago. Sir Simon de Canterville. It's a very posh English name by the sound of it. Was there a reason he gave you that? Sorry, it has to be stuff. Stuff your apartment. Yeah. Birthday stuff. Well, I'll keep up my Amazon wish list. Thank you. Thank you. Are you an alien? Yes. And Nick, what do you think about Boris Johnson and politics in general? Politics, UK politics, US politics, German politics? I don't know anything about. English politics, I know a lot about. I detest Boris Johnson. I detest the Conservative Party. I detest Brexit. I hate what's going on in this country right now. I'm ashamed to be British as a result. It's one of the worst things to happen in this country for a very long time. It's going to make the rich richer, the poor poorer. It's about all I can say on the subject without getting really angry. Can you pronounce either and neither for me? Well, Christoph, that is, it's a hard one because some people say either and neither, and some people say either and neither. And neither, see what I did? Neither, neither doesn't matter. Really, they're both said quite a lot, so it doesn't really matter about either or neither, either or neither. You do what you need to do. Is the delivery dress still working on Amazon? Yeah, I think so because KU Gale, he knows it's working. Bless him. That was not my intention. That was a bad situation. In case that she's hearing this, I'm really sorry. I will never do this again. And from now on, I will accept early birthday wishes. At least you've learnt your lesson, Jörg. Learnt your lesson about people just trying to be nice, wishing you happy birthday a bit in advance. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm sure she doesn't hate you, and I'm sure she's probably not back in Canada. So everything is fine. Everything is fine. What's wrong with my tablet? So random text fail. It's cool. Don't worry. Sony, I am in Germany. Where are you from, Sony? Hi, Hannah. What do you think about the Parliament vacation plan by Boris Johnson? What do you think about the decision of the Queen to support Johnson? Answer the first question. It's very undemocratic. I'm very unhappy with it. Not a lot I can do. People have protested. Nothing is kind of going on. Not a lot else I can say, really. I think it's horrific. I think it's very undemocratic and terrible. What do you think about the decision of the Queen to support Johnson? She has to. Because if she opposed the democracy of the UK, she's a lot more likely to be overthrown and people would revolt because she is just a titular figurehead. She is not supposed to have any real power, so she had to. I don't blame the Queen particularly for saying yes, because she had to. Be ashamed because politics is normal these days here in Germany too. Yeah. Thanks. You're welcome, Christoph. Alanko! Hey, buddy. Pugton, I'm also an alien, so you can date me. I can't date you. Have you not seen my previous videos with the tall, handsome ginger man who's not here right now? But he has a sword. He has 2 swords. So, you know, you need to think about dating me first, because stuff will come with that. I partly behave like a ghost. Oh, is that why your little your picture is you as a ghost? I never really thought about why. But there we go. Why are you partly like a ghost, Jürgen? Blackadder Kugel, German for sphere. Is that why you're called that? Kugel. Because you're like a sphere? Little cute little sphere. Alberto Tonelli. Alberto Tonelli. Have you ever been to Italy? No, yes. Don't know why I said no. Yes, once. I definitely need to go again though, because I was about 9. And I think we went somewhere between Florence and Tuscany in like the countryside, not particularly near either of those places, but it was beautiful. The food was amazing. I love Italians. I love Italian food. I really want to go to Lake Como one day because it just looks stunningly beautiful. So maybe next summer, Italy could be a good shout actually, because I haven't been there for a long time. No, the other one. Oh, the prof. No, sorry, Jürgen. I should have updated you. I forgot that you had that address. No, that is not the correct address anymore because Rory has since left that building. So it's not that address anymore. I'll have to try and think of one to give you. Let me work that out, because I don't think you'd be able to send it even to my office because it's just too big a company for me. The thing is, I'd love to set up a PO box, but then I don't think anyone would send me anything, because like with the Amazon thing, it's great because it comes straight to your house without anyone knowing your address. But with like, and I just don't think anyone would send me enough stuff for me to kind of warrant paying for a PO box every kind of month, when I'd probably get one thing from lovely Jürgen a year, or like, I don't know, every couple of months, like, because Jürgen's great. But I'll have a think, Jürgen. I'll have a think. I seem to only catch your live stream when I'm super busy. That's my fault though, Alanko. It is my fault. My patrons always tell me off because I don't give them enough warning. But my problem is that I'm always busy, and when I'm not, I'm tired. So when I'm like, you know what, I have to be in the mood, because obviously you're just talking for an hour, for 43 minutes. I've just been like, blah, 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 blah. So you kind of have to be in a quite chatty, like bubbly mood to want to do a live stream. And then I obviously don't want to say, oh, it's in 5 hours time, because in 5 hours time, I might not be having a good day. I don't want to let you guys down. So I always kind of think, oh, I'll do one in 10 minutes. And everyone's like, oh my God, you haven't given us enough time. So it's my fault. I should let you know more in advance. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're super busy, Alanko. If you need to leave, I will not be offended. Sony, I'm from Syria. Do you know it? I guess you will say not. Of course I know Syria. There's quite a lot of stuff happening in Syria. Yeah, I know Syria. Palpatine, I'm pretty like Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito, or do you mean Danny DeVito? Because Danny DeVito is hilarious. So that's great. Sony, you're in London right now. I know that. I know. I'm in South London, like I always am. We will figure it out. Yes, we will, Jürgen. I'll have a think. I'll let you know. Fun question. Which actress would play you in movies? Some favourites. Oh, I don't know. Maybe like, who would play me in a movie? I guess maybe like Jennifer Lawrence, because I'm trying to think of someone who's blonde but is a bit like crazy and weird. And I mean, obviously she's like way more beautiful than I am. Like, I'm not saying these people look like me or anything, but I just think she's got the right kind of personality to match mine. So maybe like Jennifer Lawrence. She's cool. Yeah. But I don't think I'll ever have a movie of my life. I haven't had a particularly interesting life so far. But you never know. Did you know that the English language is a mixture of French and German, only simplified? Yes, I did, good sir. Yes, I did, because of history. Yay, that's why it's good to talk about history. Woo! Education for IQ. I don't think I've ever seen you before, Education for IQ. Hi, welcome. Haven't seen you in a very long time. Ever, in fact. How's it going? Tell me about yourself. Are you an education YouTube channel? I'm going to look you up. Because you sound like you will be. Education for IQ. Yeah, you are. English for Iraq. There you go. Well, hello. You're very welcome on this channel. We do lots of language chatting, mainly German and English, some French, but you're very welcome here. London is my dream. I adore it and want to come there. Come. It's very nice. Very expensive, but it's a lovely city. Very beautiful. Kirsten Dunst would be apt. No. J-Law 2, of course. What does Kirsten Dunst look like? Kirsten Dunst. Oh, yeah. She's old, though, right? Older, a lot older than me. Well, she's 37, so no, not a lot older, but yeah, I guess if it was in the future, she could play me. Why not? I'm mega shattered. Been doing lots of shifts, but we are going to Herefordshire, not Hertfordshire, Herefordshire soon for a breakaway. Edison is 6 months young now. Oh my gosh, getting big. They don't stay small for long. Wow, I remember you telling me when he was really small, actually. Oh my gosh, that's flown by. We'll have a lovely time in Herefordshire. That's where a lot of beef comes from. Random fact for you, Alanko. Yeah, when I worked at Waitrose, a lot of beef was from Herefordshire. So enjoy your steak. First it was Google because I needed to create a Google account, but I think Google is also funny. But that's why you called it Google. That's really, yeah, I like that. That's great. See, Palpatan, Education for IQ brought a flower and said hi. That's how it's done. Thanks, flower. Ah, see, people are bringing me flowers now. This is good. This is the kind of content we want. Nice subscribers. Yes, I also thought about her. Have you seen the interview of her by Stephen Colbert? So hilarious. No, I don't think I have, actually. I'll look it up after this. I'll look it up when I've made some dinner because I'm hungry. We'll finish this at 8, which is 9 for the majority of you because you're in Germany. But yeah, in 13 minutes' time, we shall finish. So get your questions in. A younger version of Kirsten Dunst. Yes. Palpatine, I am pretty like Del Boy Trotter. You're picking out some really good-looking men right now, aren't you? Everyone wants a bit of Del Boy. London is favourite land. Talk about it, please. Well, ask me questions. What do you want to know? I don't know what. It's a city. It's beautiful. It's historical. It's modern at the same time. It's expensive but it's lovely. It is lovely, and I wouldn't want to have been brought up anywhere else. I love it here. Alanko, oh, are you thinking of doing any micro movies for Monty Wood? For Monty Wood! Yes, imagine. That's the thing. Me and sorry, that was really close. Double chin going on. Indy and Ross and I and Connor, all of them, obviously people who've been on my channel. If you've been here for a while, you'll know who they are. We spoke about a year and a half ago about doing kind of movies for a YouTube channel. And obviously I'd link it to my channel so that you guys could watch it and stuff. But it just never really happened. I think because we all work full-time jobs, none of us want to kind of sit down and write the script. So yeah. Sorry, there's a bit of popcorn in my teeth. There it is. Yeah, so maybe Monty Wood. Monty Wood might happen one day, Alanko. Who knows? Oh, there is a German cattle breeder near Leipzig, where I live, who breeds Herefordshire cows. Are they not actually cows? Blackadder? By the way, you all speak fantastic English. I don't say this enough, but there's very rarely spelling mistakes or like grammar mistakes. There are sometimes, but like not so bad that I don't know what you're saying. And Blackadder, like I'm just reading that and I'm just like, I would think you were English. A lot of you, I would think you were English. So well done on speaking such a fantastic second language. The one from February 2018, I think. Okay, yeah, I'll look it up once I come off in 10 minutes time. Do you have free post boxes like Packstation from DHL in Germany? You only have to publish the number of the station. I don't think so. I'll look up a Packstation and like do some research. Just because, yeah, I see it. Packstation is a service run by DHL Parcel Germany. I'll have a look because I bet you. Oh no, it's in German. It just said like get a parcel sent to your nearest place, and then I realised that the website is dhl.de, so Deutschland instead of UK. But yeah, I'll look into it, but I doubt it because everything costs money in England, like everything ever. Kugel, you can send packages to a post office and pick it up there. Really? I'm gonna write all this down. You guys are very handy, you know that? You tell me all these things. Pack stations. Post office pickup. Okay, shall we talk about food? Suggest some delicious snacks. Ooh, so I've really got into popcorn lately, hence why I just had a bit of popcorn in my teeth. Because there's some really good flavors around. Like that's just my little favorite snack at the moment. There's one, I think it's called Proper Corn, and they make loads of different flavors, both savory and sweet. But the one I'm like addicted to at the moment is coconut and vanilla, and it's so tasty, really good. So if you guys have Proper Corn, I don't know if it's probably quite an English thing, but it's so nice. And I'm just wondering what to make for dinner. I might make a little vlog actually of not my dinner, but we spoke a little bit about making videos of me cooking, which I haven't done yet. But then the problem with me is that I make quite simple things, so I'm always like, is it actually worth me like filming myself making a peanut butter cookie? I don't know, but I love peanut butter cookies. What other snacks have you guys been enjoying lately? Let me know. Do you know why the pronouncing of the letter H is describing its position of the alphabet? As in eighth. I've never really thought about that. Is that a thing? H, eighth. I mean, they sound similar, but they're not the same word. I'm confused. Thank you very much. I watch a lot of American British TV shows. Most recently, I discovered 8 out of 10 Cat Stars Countdown. I love that show. I love 8 out of 10 Cat Stars Countdown. It's so good. I'm so glad you're enjoying it. It's so good. Sebastian, Google Royal Mail Local Collect. I will. It's on my list. When this finishes, I'll do it. We can make date in the Nag's Head and drink little beer and pina colada like Del Boy and Rodney. Palpatine, are you English or are you German? Because you seem to know a lot of weird kind of quirky English things, which I like. So, you know what? We're on. When and where, then we'll go for a date in the Nag's Head. Oh, dear. Okay, guys, you've got roughly 5 minutes left. What shall we chat about for 5 minutes? I'd look kind of weird with short hair, wouldn't I? Don't like it. Boop. Did I always suggest you the German Netflix series Dark? If not, now I did. I think you did, but I haven't watched it yet. So no spoilers. It's on my list of things to watch. I have a lot of lists. I forget a lot of things. Lately, I fancy Brussels, bacon lardons, and cream. Oh my days, it's top drawer. Don't think I've ever tried the three together. Obviously, I've had Brussels sprouts and bacon lardons and cream, but all together, I guess it's kind of like a carbonara, but with Brussels sprouts instead of pasta. I would say it's better for you, but then bacon and cream are not particularly good for you, are they? I really don't know what I'm going to make for dinner. I don't think I've got anything here. So I'm going to have to go to the shops. It's a pain in the butt, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Sony, how many countries have you been there? And what do you think about Arabic language? How many countries have I been to? Ireland, England, obviously, France, Portugal, Spain, Germany, Italy, Poland, America, Tunisia, Egypt, Turkey, Menorca, Tenerife. I know that these are now islands of countries, but you know, Menorca, Tenerife, Lanzarote, Fuerteventura, Austria. I think that's all of them. I think. Yeah, quite a lot. Quite a lot of countries. What do I think about the Arabic language? It's a language. I could never learn it because it's a whole different alphabet, much like the Russian language, and it just sounds far too complicated for me. So I'll stick with French and occasionally picking up some German words from these guys. You are pretty awesome for an alien. Thank you, Palpatine. I am pretty awesome for an alien. I do agree. Jurgen, Austria, Italy. Yes, if I didn't say those as well. I wish you and all people in the chat glorious evening. It's always a pleasure to watch your vid/stream. See you next time, maybe. Thank you so much for joining, Schmiervost. It's been so good to chat to you. And there will be a new video. I know I say this every time, being like, I haven't uploaded in ages. I'm sorry. I have just filmed 3 videos, an accent challenge, and 2 more German hard words. I've also got the vlog of Oxford coming, the vlog of France once it's happened, has not happened yet. And yeah, so a lot of content coming away over the next few months, which is exciting. Why is the English language using 2 present times? That doesn't make sense for many Germans. I mean, every time is existing only once, isn't it? Yeah, but language is language. I can't answer that. I don't know the answer. Apologies. Your hair is on fleek right now. I know, right? Look at it. Looks so good. Lango, right, I'm off. Thanks for the chats. Have a lovely rest of the week. Laters. Usually, yeah, can't speak. You have a lovely rest of the week as well. I hope it's really good. And I shall see you very soon. There's no topic one can properly discuss in 5 minutes. I'm a thorough German, so I'm heading off. It was nice to finally catch a live stream of yours. I always miss them except for one. Bye. So nice to speak to you, Blackadder. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. I love you too, good sir. Woohoo, Hannah. Oh, hey, buddy. How are you? I'm really sorry. We're leaving in like 2 minutes. You just caught the end. I'm really... but thank you for joining for the little time that you were here for. Jörg, 1 month ago, I was in Ukraine for a uni excursion. It was about the Jewish life in the interwar period. And nowadays, that was very impressive. We've been in 5 days. We've been in 5 days in 6 places. That's awesome. Well done. Oh my God, that sounds so cool. I haven't been to Ukraine, but one day I will. Okay, guys, let's start wrapping it up and saying our goodbyes because I am really hungry at this point. I'm surprised you can't hear my tummy rumbling, being, you know, gurgling because it's so hungry. So, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this live stream. I did. It's always good to chat to you guys and get to know you a little bit more and answer some questions. So, yeah, make sure you carry on with your subscribing. Follow me on Instagram. The links are always in the descriptions on my YouTube videos, so just go and have a look at them. And, yeah, I'll see you guys really soon. Let me just reply to the last couple of ones. Jürgen, see you and will write you. Yes, I will reply as always. Thank you, Jürgen. English language is very hard sometimes. I think I'll never learn it, but after your channel, I think it's easy and I can. Well, your English speaking, your English writing is really good. So keep going. And Jörg, yes, I can say the same. It's always very funny and entertaining with you. Thank you, Jörg. Thanks, guys. Right, that's it. So see you all very soon. Much love to you all. Have a lovely week and sleep well. And I'll see you guys really soon. Tschüss. Bye. End the stream.